Hey YouTube, it's Manny. So in my Twitch chat, I was talking to a couple of guys about headphones and stuff, and the ones I currently have, which are the HyperX Cloud 2s. These are about 4 years old probably. They're still really good. But one of the guys, Dr. Blues, shout out goes to him, told me about, he's an audiophile, he loves headphones, he actually has a collection of them, and he made a couple recommendations of headphones I should try to get. Now I have a big head, so I'm going to make sure the headphones fit well and feel good, right? So the ones he recommended are these. This is the Sennheiser HD 58Xs. They are an exclusive for Massdrop, so you can't get these outside of Massdrop. You can't go to Amazon and get them, so that's where you pick them up. They're open-eared headphones, unlike the closed ones that these are. So I'm not an audiophile, so as far as my testing goes, well, obviously I'll do an unboxing, then we'll figure out, see how they fit, how they feel in my head. I have a big head. They got to feel as good as the Cloud 2s. They should be lighter, actually, and then we'll do some minor testing about like how I think they feel, they sound, and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm not an audiophile, so it's a little hit or miss as far as that goes. All right, guys, on to the video. All right, first for the unboxing. Now it's a very plain box. They didn't put a lot of effort into the box. It looks like, obviously, probably because it's a Massdrop. I haven't bought anything from Massdrop before, and I don't know if the Sennheiser boxes are this plain, but this is kind of what you get. So to open it, we just flip this back piece here, open this up, and then open this up, and we have the headphones. All right, so they're packaged. They're basically in a plastic bag with a cord here. Take the cord out. And the cord has a quarter inch adapter to the 3.5 millimeter. That's what I'm going to be using. I'm not going to use the adapter itself. I can just leave that to the side. If we take the headphones out of the bag, so this is what they look like. So open back design, right? These plugs are, I assume these are proprietary. I'm guessing. So you'd have to go to Sennheiser. I don't know if this is. I think it's proprietary. I assume. Otherwise, you might be able to buy this somewhere else, but. That's that. I think I should plug it in the right way. Left and right. So that's the headphones. You know, they don't swivel too much. They open quite a bit. Well, obviously I'll fit them to my head and stuff. They got a lot of grab. All right. I assume not too much else in here. We have, all right, this is just the instruction manual. We'll take a peek at that. And that's about it for, all right, so that's it for the box. So, all right, so let's get to, let's take a closer look at the headphones and then plug them in and let's go. All right, so for a closer look up of these, now they come with a felt liner inside, not a pleather leather one. My current ones, these are the Hyper Cloud 2s, whatever they are. They came with replaceable pads that they had pleather ones, leather ones, and these. I definitely like the felt ones better because I felt like my ears didn't sweat as much in the summer when it got hot out. So I definitely like that. I imagine with the open air design, these will be a little cooler too because you'll actually get more air in. Now, just first wearing them, they definitely pinch in more here, right? They have a lot of room to go up, right? So even me, and I have a large head, like you can see, like these have a lot. You can see the space right here. It's not even on my head right now. And these are actually staying up like this. So if you have any time like it's actually bothering the top of your head, they're going to stay up. The concern I have is, that's a little too much. The concern I have is they do kind of grab to the sides a little bit. I don't know, maybe that'll wear out after time, like these weaken, this little structure weakens a little bit. And the other issue is so for example with these ones, there's only one cord on it. It's always the left ear. So when I pick them up, no matter if I pick them up like this, I know, oh, I gotta turn around like this before I put them on because where the cord is, I know the cord's always the left side. With this double cord, I don't know which side is left or right. I mean, it only fits on one way. You could definitely tell like that's right, and that's wrong because it's actually now the piece is falling off the back. It's not actually on my head anymore. So that you know left and right, because otherwise you just have a little like on the side, a little L and a little R on the other side. That's not good enough. I'd have to figure out some way of knowing the left and right. So you can tell the Sennheiser logo's on one side, that's the left side. So that might be what I use to decide like, oh, just look at it real quickly before I want to, because I don't want to go like, I don't want to be going like this. Nope, that's wrong. So it's not that big of a deal, but for some reason that just bothers me. So that's that. It's a pretty heavy duty cord too. A little more heavy duty. Obviously 2 cords go into the jack, the 3.5 3.5 I should say, versus, you know, these are just small. But these ones actually came with a separate device for, what is it, to power it and stuff. Like the small amplifier is what it comes with, I guess. So, all right, let's get these plugged in and actually see how they sound. Like I said, I'm not an audiophile, so I'm going to do my best to describe what I think between these, and the only thing I can compare them against is my HyperX Cloud 2s. All right, let's try them out. All right, so I just ran through a bunch of tests. I went online, found some how to test headphones and things like that, just to test different two sets of headphones I have. In all honesty, they didn't sound that different, I'm going to be honest. Maybe my hearing's not the greatest. Being in the military for a bunch of years, I probably ruined my hearing anyway. The only time I noticed anything, so these headphones, this Sennheisers, are actually a little quieter than the Cloud X2s. So I actually had to turn my mixer up to use these to get the same level that I was using these. But when I ran the test, I ran them at the same level so that they would be comparable. Now, neither one played frequencies above 15,000 hertz. Now, they said good headphones will play, like I said, I don't know, I'm not an audiophile. Good headphones will play up to 20,000 hertz, which is the limit of human hearing. These both only played up to 15,000 hertz. Granted, it was a YouTube video, so I don't know if there's any kind of loss through that or whatever else, but I couldn't hear anything above 15,000 hertz in these. Where I noticed a difference was when I went to Amazon Music, I started playing music and stuff like that. These sounded, the Cloud X2s sound a little more tinny. They still sounded good, but they sound more tinny, and these sounded less tinny and more full, I think is a word I want to say. I'm not 100% sure. And then these are open. So there's one thing I want to show you guys. These are open backed earphones, so sound does come out. So one of my fears was that while I stream, that the sound here would go through the microphone and play back, and you'd have like an echo. You'd have this echo coming through. So I want to show you that that doesn't happen. And here, I'll show you right now. All right, so here's my Go XLR mixer. This is my microphone, and here are the headphones. So what I'm going to do is start playing some music. You're going to actually hear it on this recording, but the microphone, we want to make sure it doesn't pick up any sound. So let's start playing something. You can actually see right here, that's me talking. You can see the sound playing. You can actually hear it. But the microphone is not picking it up. Now, if I bring it close, it still doesn't pick it up. Now if I turn it, it does pick it up if it's directly on it. But once I bring it out, it doesn't pick any music up. And even my head will probably sit like here. Now I do have a noise gate on there, so it probably picks up a little bit, but as I'm talking, or there's other sounds, it won't really. So as I'm talking, you can actually see that little flicker at the end. So with a noise gate, it doesn't pick it up right away, but you can see the flicker at the end. When I stop talking, it does pick something up. Just for a split second. So I wouldn't worry if you want to buy open eared headphones and you're worried about the noise being picked up, unless it's directly pointed at your mic. Ended playing. There we go. Unless it's pointed directly at the mic, it's not going to pick it up. But you can clearly hear it. So that's about it for that. All right, so that's all I got for you guys. Was it worth the money I paid for them? I think they were like $150. When I purchased these, I want to say they were about $100 too. However, I think these are probably $30 now on Amazon. The Cloud X2s, they're not that expensive. These are excellent. For $30, these are well worth it. This is a great set of headphones for $30. Comparatively, like I said, I'm so used to wearing those, though, I don't know if it's a fair comparison. They felt a little more comfortable than these did at first, but like I said, I'm used to wearing those. These feel a little different, so maybe it's just that. I'm not sure, and I will get more used to it. They are feeling a little better. Longer I wear them, the better they feel. So, I'm going to have to stream with them on the weekend, see how they really feel for wearing them like 4, 5, 6 hours at a time, just for that. And other than that, like I said, Would I have bought them? Probably not, but once again, shout out to Dr. Blues for giving me a really nice donation to basically pay for those, almost entirely paid for those, so do appreciate you, Dr. Blues. Thank you very much. I will be using them. Why not? So I don't listen to a lot of music. I play mostly gaming and stuff like that, so we'll see how it is in the game stuff and like that. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button below and leave a comment if you have any questions. I'm going to do my best to answer them. Like I said, I'm not really an audiophile, but I'll definitely let you know how the headphones feel and stuff like that. And if you'd like to see more content like this, and make sure you smash that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Maniocrity, where I stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evening starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'd be happy to answer any questions live on stream. Until next time, YouTube, take it easy.